Hello and welcome. Today's session is on iWealth Money Club pre-launch, and we are together with Dr. Omar Fisher. He is presenting to us the amazing work that he's put together over decades, and we are so happy that he's here with us today. Dr. Omar is the founder of iWealth Money Club and cleanwealth.com. I just love all these names. And a lot of people that I've spoken with are just so so inspired and so excited to be working on this. And for those of you who are showing up live, as well as watching the recording, it is going to be a treat for you to understand the depth of work that needs to be done for us to grow our wealth at a whole new level. And the word is clean wealth at a whole new level. So let's welcome Dr. Omar. Thank you, Dr. Omar, for joining us and sharing your wisdom with us.
Well, thank you, Dr. Aziza. You can hear me all right? So first off, we want to welcome all of you who have chosen to show up, because money comes to those who show up. That's one of the first things. And secondly, for those who are unable to join us live today, we have a recording and we want you to benefit from that. So first off, let me say you're amazing for being here, for setting the time aside, because as you'll hear in a moment from a very famous investor, let me assure you there's no better investment that you can make than investing in yourself, investing in knowledge, investing also in building a community, building a network of relationships that can support you on your journey. So the Money Club, when we'll go into the objectives and the benefits in just a moment, but just a nutshell, is something which we've developed over a period of time, and then brought it to the attention of Go Global Business School and Global Sparks, our partners, because they also have a vision how to bring various sets of skills, educational topics, and basic life skills and knowledge out into the world so that individuals and households can profit and also can improve their social impact. So it's about being transformative, if you wish. We're not telling you have to change. God bless if you're happy with who you are, happy with the amount of money you have. However, it's a gateway. The iWealth Money Club consider it as a gateway, and I'm honored to be your coach. And we'll go through toward the end in a few minutes how the club is meant to operate. But I'll tell you up front, the price is right. It's free. Now, it is true that some things that are free are priceless. And you're the better judge of this. So I tell you what, if you'll allow me, I can share my screen. And then that way we can make some progress. I hope you can see the slides. Can you, Dr. Aziza?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, you're amazing, and we're here to build a knowledge partnership. Now, money is a language, and like many languages, like German or medical language, there are terminologies. And indeed, in the case of money, there's money engineering, there are securities, instruments, bonds, there are stocks, and we want to demystify those for you. So that's part of why we would encourage you to join the Facebook Money Club, okay? And ultimately, if you choose to transform part of your, let's call them old money habits, okay, then we believe strongly that can relieve stress, anxiety, Many of you out there might be confused about money, your relationship to money, maybe struggling a bit with making the ends meet, with too many bills, too little money, this kind of thing. So don't be discouraged. The purpose of the Money Club is also to give you support. You're not asked to disclose any of your personal financial information, but we encourage you to use your own data and circumstance and the learning and teaching that comes through the Money Club to see what changes you could make in your money habits in order to lead to a happier you. So how does that come about? Well, it comes about because money is emotional. In fact, in many households, we don't talk about money. So let me ask a question, and in the chat, feel free to put your responses. So who loves money? Put in a 1 if you love money, and a 2 if you don't like money. So let's see. I'm not quite sure. Oh, here. Chat. Okay, so we got a lot of 1s. Okay, you love money. Now, who feels in control of their money? So put a 1 if you feel you're in control of your money, and a 2 if you feel maybe it's a little bit out of control. I'm doing a lot of spending. I'm not always sure exactly why. Maybe some of it is gratification at the checkout counter in the supermarket. I see something and I'm just compelled to buy. So a 1 if you feel in control of your money, and a 2 if you feel maybe a little less control, and that's something that possibly we could work on together. Now, what I suggest here in the quote at the bottom is our learning together is meant to be fun, appealing, friendly, not too technical, and we will have games, some digital games, maybe some games in breakout rooms. The whole idea is to work together around the topic of money and thereby prepare you as a member to feel more comfortable, to set financial objectives, maybe to boost your savings, and ultimately perhaps build your confidence in making investments. Now, the Money Club, frankly, is not for those who don't want to do the work. We have to be clear that if you want change in your life, in any area, health, okay, and also when it comes to knowledge, it takes a bit of work. But the good news is, for those who put in the work, you will get the change that you seek, partly because it starts from the intention, from the heart, that you want to make changes around your money, and secondly, because you'll pick up some new tips and tools and skills which will empower you to act differently around your money. So at the bottom, I put a little statement saying to change your external circumstances. Maybe you want a bigger house, you want a newer car, you want new clothes, increase, again, the pension savings that you have. In the direction of your dreams, you can't look to the external world to make those changes. A lot of people try to change their circumstances by reaching out into the physical world that they're experiencing, and they try to operate on that world. Actually, the change is interior. And increasingly on the net, and I encourage you to look it up, but it's also going to be a topic that we'll cover within the Money Club about consciousness, about how we think about things, what our core beliefs are. And so we strongly believe within the Money Club that first you must change your inner beliefs and align your habits with the kind of dreams that you have. And sure enough, okay, with sincerity, bit of effort, dedication, those changes can come about. So 2 quick quotes worth remembering. As we said, the most important investment you can make is in yourself. So pat yourself on the back for showing up today. Second, from Robin Sharma, never sacrifice happiness for the sake of achievement. The real key to life is to happily achieve, is to discover what turns you on, discover your passion, and ideally then to be working as much as possible or even playing as much as possible within that arena. And you'll find the achievements will just flow. So there are 3 pillars to our money club. Finance tools, as we said, there's terminology, a glossary of terms, there are skills, understand the different types of debt, understand the cost of money, if you borrow, etc. There's life success topics we'll cover in the money club together, which is discovery, self-discovery, or in small groups. The role of money in your life. Maybe you haven't had a chance to really think about that. We have some games and some exercises that'll help you focus in on the role of money in your life. How to set financial goals. Did you know there are 3 types of goals? Some people think that the goals have to do with short, medium, and long. Well, that's one way to think about it. But also goals can be, I know I can do it. That's an incremental goal. And frankly, a person is unlikely to really grow with the incremental goals. Then you have a mid-level, which is I believe I can do it. And then you have a stretch goal. And really it's the stretch goals that are the most valuable for each of us.
Dr. Omar.
Why? Because you may not know exactly how you're going to do it. That's not important right now. The idea of life success is financial goal setting. And so stretch goals are the ones that really help us to grow as persons. And sometimes those are more challenging, let's say, when it comes to money. So you're saving your money to start a business. It's not just about the capital, it's about other areas. And lastly, together we'll explore a consciousness and mindfulness and breathing exercises. There's also a Mr. Owen that's connected into the Trainpreneur program here at the Go Global Business School. I commend for those of you that might want to learn about the practice of mindfulness. And also we'll explore the idea of money as energy. And therefore, that's how the law of attraction actually works. So
I really congratulate and thank Dr. Omar to start this initiative, and we're so happy to be part of it. And as we put in this together, we know that parents and children are there. Most important part of the equation is the educators. So everyone who's showing up, I'm sure you know either educators or parents, they need to get this message, because educators are the next level of support for the children in terms of understanding money at a whole new level. So we are very excited about rolling out many projects that's going to target schools and teachers and educators to join hand with us to impact the world together. Thank you so much, Dr. Omar, for the amazing work that you do.
Well, thank you, Dr. Aziza. It's very, very kind. And your support and that of the whole team is contributing to the overall success. So the Money Club is not for a particular class of people, or it's not even really for people, only people that have money. It's meant to be for young people, ideally, I would say 16 and up, but it's also for the parents, because let's say they're still working, they're not yet retired, so they may want to learn some new tips about investing, and particularly, as you'll learn in the Money Club, the whole nature of money is rapidly changing. That it's shifting from what we call fiat money, which is paper money. Now a lot of people are using plastic, particularly in the COVID era. And from plastic, we're going to digital. And from digital, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but we're going to tokens. This actually, I don't know, there, maybe there. It's a silver token.
Hold it in front of you. I think it'd be easier.
Here?
Yeah, that's right. We all see it.
So it's a silver, it's actually mined silver, but this gives you the concept and idea of a digital token. So this will become digitized like the plastic card in a contactless transaction at the restaurant. That's a digital form of money. So even under our eyes now, the nature of money is changing, but we need places and we need experts to help us explore our relationship to money, because the function of money is not really changing. So let's have another poll. Who would like to have free money? Put a 1 in if you're in for free money, and put a 2 if no, you got too much, you don't need any free money. Okay, well, I see a few 1s here. I don't see any 2s yet. So I have some good news and bad news. Okay, bad news first. There's no such thing as free money. So don't be wishing and hoping for it to come down, or, maybe you can be fortunate and inherit it, but you need also to build up your knowledge and understanding about what you're going to do with all that money that your rich aunt is going to leave for you. But if you're like most of us, like me, I've been working their adult career, and that's maybe one reason Dr. Aziza alluded to that you might listen to what I have to say. Is I'm the founder or co-founder of 10 companies, all in financial services, from equipment leasing, 3 insurance companies from scratch, built on a mutual risk-sharing basis model in the US, in Saudi Arabia, in Bahrain on a regional basis. I'm one of the original founders of an investment bank in Bahrain. We built 100 million paid capital to $1.4 billion, for example, over about 4.5 years. And now packaging up and also advisor to a number of insurance companies. Most lately, I was advisor to the CEO of the private sector arm of the Islamic Development Bank in Jeddah, shuttling between Dubai, where I'm talking to you from, that's my home in Dubai, to Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Of course, now those meetings, like everywhere, is done on Zoom, which is, thank goodness, because there's a lot of travel involved in that. But so amazing. So thank you for being here. We're so glad to have this opportunity to interact. We hope you found this introductory session informative and exciting.
Thank you very much, Dr. Amar. I really look forward to the whole club and how it's going to to grow and all that. So I just hope people really take advantage of it. And as you know, we'll have our total support here at Global Sparks and the Go Global Business School. So I really look forward to it.
Thank you, Dr. Omar, for the heart you put into this amazing work, and we're so excited that all this thing is possible.